This house needs protection. It's under attack.
I'm Mark Pikert, and this is IndieWire News. For audiences, the 4 seasons of Robert and Michelle King's Evil have been the stuff of nightmares. For prosthetics artist Joel Harlow, it was the stuff of childhood dreams. As Evil concluded its final season, Harlow joined me to look back on the terrifying creatures he designed, offering a glimpse into his nightmare factory.
So, what do you want?
When Evil started, I went in for a meeting with Robert and Michelle, and I had gotten, about a paragraph of the description of the George character. So, I did some preliminary designs, and I brought those in, and they liked what I had to show them, and I got the show. Throughout that first season, a pattern developed, where I would pitch them ideas, things that I'd always wanted to do, ever since I was a kid, going back to like old sketchbooks. They would be like, yeah, that's great. Like the Baphomet therapist devil.
Do you want the plan to change?
No.
Good.
It just sort of organically evolved, this pantheon of demonic characters and their hierarchy ranking. I mean, if you took any one of those designs, you took the manager, you took the therapist, and you put them in a traditional horror film, it would be scary as hell. But because the therapist is, in his office, it almost humanizes them. Typically, a full-body prosthetic character is roughly 2 months. Like the Demon Hog, I think, was our longest build, because that thing is a full animatronic. We are puppeteering it with servos and traditional animatronics. That was like 4 months to make that creature, and he's in one scene. I never like saying, well, we spent all this time on one shot, because that shot could live in your head forever. One of the biggest creatures, the stick demon, that was one of our biggest suit performance creatures, because I just kept adding stuff to it. I'm like, I want severed heads hanging off of its belt on hooks, some more horns, more eyes. He's got this little sort of John Waters mustache and this comb over.
You are so hot.
At the very beginning of the series, Robert and Michelle asked me if I knew anybody it would be good to play George. And my friend Marty, I'm like, yeah, he's great. So he became basically 90% of the characters on the show.
Your shortbread biscuits here.
What? I ordered sweet green.
This is the high water mark of my professional career, in terms of artist fulfillment, childhood dream. I really did treasure every episode where we got to create a new character. Hard work for sure, but extremely rewarding.
I'm Mark Pikert, and you have been watching IndieWire News. For more entertainment news and coverage, visit IndieWire.com.